All right. Hello and good morning from the, I guess, dismal,
Dismal, yeah.
dismal Busters. Well, Busters is nice, but dismal weather Busters in New Hampshire. My name is Frank Maialetti. I'm the official streamer for PA Pro-Am Pool and the JP Newt. My buddy Chris Freeman is allowing me to use his equipment today to stream our match. With me, I have the legendary Stu Rainey.
Hello, everyone.
He's going to jump in also. Guys, do me a favor if you can, like, share, subscribe. We're going to see some good lady players here today.
Oh, yes.
At 38 in the field. Our high-end players are Briana Miller, 675 Fargo. Emily Duddy, 598 Fargo. Ashley Benoit, 602. And the other young lady, Stacy Tonkin, 552, are our higher-end Fargos in this event.
And a lot of other promising upcoming players.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, a lot of great players here. A lot of great New England players are playing. Tournament here is 9-ball. Race to 7 on the winners. Race to 7 on the losers side. They're going to pay top 8 in the tournament, top 4 in the auction.
They're doing alternate break.
Alternate break format.
Call 9.
Call 9. Push it out to the break 3 foul rule.
I like the 3 foul in effect.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
First table here, you're going to have. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Just doing some. This is not my equipment, guys. So I'm just doing some last minute changes and adjustments really quick.
They're just finishing up on the chart now, so we should be getting the matches started very shortly.
All right, on this stream table here, we're going to have Briana Miller and Mindy Maialetti. Both are PA Pro-Am sponsored players. Actually, Mindy's one of the owners with me. Briana is our sponsored pro. We're going to have some good matches during the day. It's also going to be a 2-day event, so we'll be here today and tomorrow. So don't be afraid to talk to us in the chat. Send us some messages. Also, like, share, subscribe. We got some really good equipment here. We have various camera angles. Nice overhead side view. We're going to get started here in a minute or two. We got 8. What's that? 8 on Facebook and only a couple right now on YouTube. Just try to get those numbers bigger. Tell everybody to wake up, turn your telephones on, turn your TV on, put us on YouTube, watch us on your phone on Facebook.
We had some great action last night with several of the players playing today.
Yeah, I hardly embarrassed myself last night. Me and the owner here, Steve Fleming, we were calling ourselves the solar-powered sex machines. We played against Erica Testa and Emily Duddy. They were the Libra Scorpions or Scorpion. I don't know. They were the ones that took the L last night. That's what. So they owe us some drinks. I think we're going to get started here in a few minutes. Let me just make sure that the scoreboards are set up. I'm going to leave you with one of the best Colorados in the business, Mr. Stu Rainey. I'll be right back.
Sounds good. We got several people coming in. Hey, Gary and Tyler. Penny's joining us too. Thanks for joining the stream. Please don't hesitate to share, like, all that fun stuff that everybody begs you to do. Hopefully we'll be bringing you some pretty exciting matches today. It's some great talent in the room. We do have a couple fairly low-level players that are playing in the tournament, getting the experience and, test their skills that they're trying to develop. I personally know a couple of them, just getting into pool within the last year, and so much talent and skill, to be gained from this event. So as with any event, so it looks like we're starting it off. Looks like Mindy came in a little hot on that one, so Briana's going to start it off. It is rack your own, alternate break. Briana being one of the favorites for today's tournament. Put a lot of time and effort and practice into the game, so. Very nice.
There we go. Got the scoreboard set up now. Perfect.
Looks like she's hooked on that one ball, so the push effect is in effect. So
Just check the overhead on that.
whether she pushes or jumps is going to be the next question. So
Yeah, I think Brie will probably push here.
yeah,
She might push up to up to the right side where the 6 is.
still
Especially because the proximity of the 1 to the 3 would force Mindy to have to make a good shot and then get down for the 3 ball.
yeah, I like that, Frank. Not only that, is by doing so, it's a fairly easy kick to control the cue ball to stay up table.
I don't know if he's going the other way. She's going to the 4.
Interesting. Well, there's still a decent kick there.
She may have actually put. What do you think? I think she may push herself into. Yeah, Mindy gave it back right away. Brie may have pushed herself into a position. She knows that she can make the shot. It might be a tougher shot for Mindy.
Right.
Thank you. Oh, I thought you were talking to me.
The other baby. Baby 2. Your baby 1.
All right, we got McKenna walking around in the background there. McKenna's at 800 Fargo and dog. Here's Brie with the jump shot.
Yep.
Brie makes contact with it. It's probably going to get safe behind this 9 ball. No.
Opportunity anyway.
Yeah, it's going to leave Mrs. Maialetti with a chance to fire to 1-9 in the bottom right corner.
If Mindy doesn't take the 1-9, it's pretty natural to go down and up for the 3.
Max triangle, absolutely, yeah.
If she can squeeze right between that 3-8. Touchy shot, but not impossible. She's sizing it up now for the combo.
This actually could also be potentially a 2-way shot for Mindy if she doesn't crush it. If she doesn't crush it, that 1 will probably end up right behind that 4. Or has at least a good chance of getting behind that 4.
See, I love this.
The wife fires it in and makes it 1-0.
I love the speed she shot that at, too. It was very well controlled. Didn't hammer on it.
All right, so we got 1-0 there. Mindy versus Briana Miller. As we were saying, as we signed on, you were watching the JP Shower Northeast Women's Tour. This is tour stop number 2 from Buster Billiards. If you guys want to get any information about the JP Shower Northeast Women's Tour, check out JP Newt. That's JPNEWT.com. Tour sponsored by my company, PA Pro-Am Pool. You can check us out at paproampool.com. We run Pro-Am tournaments up and down the East Coast. We're also very big in the streaming world when it comes to pro tournaments and all the action. We're going to be at the Kamui booth next week at the Super Billiards Expo. You guys want to come by, sweat some action, definitely come through.
Bring your money.
Yes, absolutely. All right, just waiting for the score to update here. Rack number 2. Mindy's up 1-0. That's a miscue.
Ooh. 3-foul rule is in effect, so it's likely they won't re-rack.
Nah, that's a scratch. It's going to be a
I think
ball and debris.
She's gonna. Ooh.
Well, they had their rule is that the legal break they have to hit the one first legal break.
Oh.
So the rack the rack changes over for the break to Briana. She has a choice of either re-racking or taking it from there. Chris, what's up, buddy? Taking good care of your equipment here.
Hey, Chris. Mr. Freeman is freelancing.
Yeah, he's over there at the juniors over at Jeff Burnham's place.
Yep.
Capital City, right? No, that's the Strokers, right?
It's Strokers,
yeah, the Strokers in Pelham.
Yep. From what I understand, any juniors that play in that event, Chris, that show up from Buster's, Chris will pay their entry fee as long as they pay their membership fee of, I think it's $15, but Chris will pay your $25 entry fee. So
yeah, that's actually really cool and generous of Chris.
Yeah, it's he's just invested so much in the sport. He's got such a passion for the game and players, as you do, Frank. It's amazing to support.
Yeah, Chris has been a major asset for me to bounce some ideas off of, talk to about pool streaming. I mean, he's one of these guys who never asks for anything. He just always wants to help and kind of just get involved. And guys, if you want to help out Chris, throw him a little donation. He does so much for the pool world, especially the New England pool scene. You can send him something in Venmo, Chris Freeman -106 or PayPal, Free Dog 69. Anything helps him. Even $5 for coffee, man, helps the guy go a long way. We appreciate what Chris does for everybody. All right, Mindy plays a little safe.
Yep, definitely left it challenging here. I almost like the stop shot. And
stop shot bank. Yeah.
Kind of stick it behind the 4 or 6, 7.
She might go off the left, or would be our left edge. I was about to say left edge of the 1 and backwards bank it.
Gotcha. Yep. That's a nice shot.
I'd probably see Bree playing a safe here, though.
Yeah.
What do you like here, Stu? Do you like playing on the right side of the 2 and holding behind a 9, or playing on the left side?
I would bank the 2 past the 4 and bring the cue ball up to the 5 to nudge it out and break it out a tiny bit.
Sort of like that?
Exactly like that. Although the 2 I thought would come a little straighter across, but that's okay. That's almost a 2 for 1.
Absolutely.
Or as I call it, a stew for 1.
A stew for 1.
I need new jokes. It's getting old.
Wait, the good thing is you can recycle your material with me today because it's the first time.
Looks like she's going to have a great
2-rail. Oh, interesting.
That's too bad.
She came in a little deep on it.
Yeah.
That could hurt her, too, because it opened the 6 and 3 up. 5 to 6 could be a tough shot depending on how Bree positions herself. And for my Philadelphia area people, this table plays like a dream, man. I played on this table last night. It's just the amount of quick that you need, but not overly fast.
Yeah, Steve does a great job. Brett and Steve, keeping the tables maintained. And last week, I guess there was a little controversy with a roll or 2 on a certain table.
You're always going to hear that from pool players.
But you know what? I played on the table, and, there was a little roll, but it's the same for both players.
Yeah. Chris Freeman, we ended up with 38 players in the event. I'll post the link to the bracket here in a few minutes for you guys. Listen, when I lose, it's never because I shop it. It's because of everybody else. He got lucky. The only way they'll ever beat me is they got lucky.
Right.
Or the table's bad. The sun was too bright.
They got lucky I didn't shoot better. That's what I was
The lady 800 feet across the pool room sneezed. All right, Mindy's got to create distance here.
Yeah. I really like, I don't know, I would bank it the 5 behind the 6.
Well, I was about to say a little bit with Mindy's a little bit inexperienced. She's still newer on the JP New Tour, so she goes for some shots sometimes. And of course, in wifely fashion, she makes me look bad, but Mindy sometimes does go for shots that she should play safe on. She's starting to identify what shots that she should be playing safe on versus shots that she should be going for.
Right. Aggressive compared to defense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Bree's seasoned. I mean, she's 28 years old. She's been on the pro tour for 13 years now, 14 years now.
Yeah.
8-time national champion, 4-time collegiate champion. Currently I think she's top 30 now in WPBA.
Is she? Yeah.
And she's only been playing for less than a year. So we're thinking by next year she'll be top 10.
What a great feat.
Yeah.
Or accomplishment.
She played Kelly Fisher 2 tournaments ago, beat Kelly Fisher.
Nice.
She went to the hill against Saya Sayal.
That was a little bit of a spin shot, I think, to overcut it.
He's got a chance. Mindy's got a chance to get out and make it 2-0 here.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're waiting for the scoreboard to update. I'm not sure why it didn't update yet. It might be on Digital Pool's end. Too much draw from Mindy.
I don't see it on the laptop.
Yeah, I couldn't get it to work on the laptop.
Oh, gotcha.
They should be keeping it on their phones, but
Okay. I think the password for that is right here.
yeah, I have it on the scoreboard portion here, but
What a
Mindy puts
beautiful
it in.
shot. Nice speed.
If Mindy makes this 9, she's going to go up 2-0.
What I love about this, too, is, I mean, having a little bit of a jump like this can sometimes fuel the
Yeah,
fire.
Mindy's definitely a front. And when I say a front runner, not in a bad way. When Mindy gets up, she starts to get her confidence higher.
Yep.
And then also from being a player, when you're playing a player that you look up to and someone that you consider an idol of yours or someone that you want to emulate, when you get up on them, you're just compounding on that. Like now, she's going to feel like ready to go.
More relaxed, more confident.
But I mean, also, Briana can easily break and run out this rack. Mindy could break dry, and Briana runs out and scores 2-2.
And
So
it's funny you say that because that's the one thing about alternate break I've noticed is it really does even the playing field.
Absolutely. I like the alternate break format. I know some people don't like the alternate break format, but what I do like about it is that it especially in this type of event where you have it's an open event with lower handicap ladies that are just starting to get into the Pro-Am world, and you also have seasoned players. It gives them a chance to
Get to the
break.
table.
Yeah, we get to the table. Absolutely. Yeah.
Some of these ladies can break and run multiple racks. And
Yeah.
It gets discouraging, and you really want to try and promote it. Not that it's not earned, but
Brianna's done it to me several times. Multiple racks while we're playing. It still hasn't updated yet. I think the internet today in the area is a little, with the snow and everything, is probably a little spotty all over the place.
no, that's the internet.
Yeah.
Period.
All right, we're going into rack number 3. Briana's trailing 2-0 to Mindy. Guys, don't be afraid to like, share, subscribe.
Ooh,
Scratch by Briana. She made a couple
what a
balls,
beautiful
too.
break,
Yeah.
too. Other than the scratch, obviously. Looks like the 3. Ooh, there you go.
All right, we have Saturday afternoon. Like I said, guys, don't be afraid to like, share, subscribe. Make sure, if you're going to subscribe, actually, make sure you go to the Buster's YouTube page. It's Buster's Billiards - Friday Night Fights. Their numbers right now are low on subscription rate. Everybody that's a fan of Buster's Billiards should at least just join their Facebook page. That'll help them get monetized, and YouTube will help pay them so they can get better equipment, add some cash to tournaments. It's a win-win, and it doesn't cost you anything.
Free for you, free for us.
Costs you about 30 seconds of your time going to the Facebook or the YouTube page and just clicking subscribe. All right, so Mindy,
She
Mindy
played
hit
a
that.
beautiful
Yeah,
shot.
I think she hit just a little firmer than I would have liked her to, but she played a one, a little hook draw down. She floated it. She's still
Yeah.
okay though.
I probably would use follow to go to the middle of the table.
Middle rail, come
one
back
rail.
out.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, she could have drawn it, but that's an unnatural spin of the
So,
cue
are you
ball.
more of a? No, I remember when you came down to my event, you did pretty well,
Mhm.
but I didn't actually see you play. Are you more of a follow, use your rail player, or are you more of a draw,
So I'm a more natural roll the cue
natural
ball
roll? Okay.
player. Yeah. So I try not to manipulate the cue ball
Okay.
whenever not necessary. I keep it as simple as possible. I use the KISS method. I'm a very high percentage player. I know my limits, and try not to let my confidence of making shots change my play.
Understand.
You know.
Chris Sosi, the score currently right now is Mindy is up 2-0. I think there's a slight little bit of a lag from digital pool, so that's why the scoreboard's not updating, but we'll see if we can get that worked out for you. Now, you saw me play last night. I'm more of a, I like to manipulate the cue ball.
Yeah.
I like to spin. I use my rails.
You finesse it.
Yeah. Now, we both
You're
get the
a
same
finesse.
results, but it's just kind of, we have a different way of looking at the rack to getting it done.
Yep. And that's what I like about pools. Everybody has their individual skills and assets of how they play the game. So as a commentator, it's tough because just because we say something doesn't mean it's the end all.
Oh, and Bree's going to hold.
This could easily be a 3-0.
If Briana goes down 3-0 here, look for her to take a bathroom break. She'll take
Yeah.
her 5-minute break. She'll
think so?
reassess herself. Yeah.
Yep. When I take my bathroom break, I go on YouTube, how to play pool 101.
Amazon search for crowbars.
I'd go rail first here all day long. Yeah, she hit a little
firm.
fuller.
Yeah.
That's okay, though. I mean, she's got a good shot here.
Now, this is slightly a little bit of a tough. Mindy's kryptonite a little bit. See how she gets herself a little out of angle in the 9?
Mm.
She's learning on how to get the cue ball back for the better position on the single shots. Now, if you put object balls on the table, she'll maneuver because she has more of a thought process on it. But when it comes down to these last 2 balls, sometimes she gets a little, I wouldn't call it nervous. It's just a little bit more where she has to be more precise.
Oh, that's too bad.
Now, see, if she was, let's say, 18, 24 inches
yeah.
closer, that shot probably goes in on her.
Right.
But, like I said, she's newer on the tour. She's getting there.
2-1, Briana.
Go through here and plug some of Chris's sponsors. How about this? Q Pocket, one of my sponsors, too. Chris we met, great guy out there in Las Vegas. He's got a lot of these really cool Q Pockets. He's actually doing a little side project for me for my stream.
Oh, nice.
We're going to talk about that this week. He doesn't know it yet, but we're going to talk about that this week.
Surprise.
Guys, if you have not ever had the pleasure of having a Q Pocket, trust me, they're awesome. I really like this one down here at the bottom called the Recharge.
Yep.
You'll actually see my logos on there, the PA Pro-Am logo.
A good friend of mine has his own couple pool tables at his house,
Yeah.
and he has some of the deluxes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Chris actually donated it to him for his new room.
Oh, that's sweet.
And we use them, and they're fantastic quality.
What I like about the Recharge is I'm always on my phone.
Yeah.
So while I'm either getting my ass kicked on the stream or playing somewhat strong, I can charge my phone.
I've never seen those streams, so.
Yeah, we delete that right away.
Yeah, that's right.
They get filed under test stream.
Yeah. That's unfortunate she didn't make a ball. I mean, that's other than the 6, that's a nice spread.
Yeah, 6-8's a little locked up. Bree actually, if she plays it correctly, she could play the 1 to the 3 and use the cue to come off the bottom rail, break up that 8-6. But I think I'm most likely, I think Bree's going to play the safe here. She's going to roll the 1 down and try to hide behind the 7. I could be wrong, though. Nope, like I said, break it open. Oh, it parked, though.
That was actually a very high-risk shot.
It was, yeah.
She took that. To control all that at once.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it definitely parked, though, right behind it.
Yeah.
Guys, the score is 2-1 currently. We're trying to get digital pool to update a little bit here.
His hubby Chris, he was with us last night during the stream.
All right, so
So-
we're going to have a ball in hand to Mindy. She's going to have the 1 in the side pocket.
Intentional foul, but she's going to have easy opportunity to break that 2 out. Oh, is it not ball in hand? That wasn't the break though, was it?
Yeah, she made the 1. Briana shot the 1-3 combo. I'm not sure if Mindy realizes it's ball in hand.
It is ball in hand. Wow.
Yeah, that's a mental
that's
mistake.
That's too bad because
Mental mistake on Mindy's part.
Yeah, she could easily take that ball in hand to break the 2 out.
And this is a tournament. She's going to learn the hard way. Briana's not saying a word, and she shouldn't have to. It's
Nope.
Mindy's.
Nope, absolutely.
I wholeheartedly believe that a player should pay attention to the matchup and not be on their phones and not be messing around. So that'll definitely be a learning experience
this
for her.
is definitely a 2-railer, I think. Going just below the 8 ball, the first diamond, a nice 2-rail kick to the 2. I love the parallel shift, taking the center of the object ball and cue ball and then paralleling it to the opposite corner. Gives you a nice line of sight.
I think Mindy's going to try that 1 rail. I don't like that.
I mean, it's a very short.
Yeah, I like what you're saying. I like coming from behind the 2 rails.
Yeah.
But is that 4 ball on the way?
I don't know. Maybe it is.
Yeah, it looks like the 4 maybe. Because you were saying hit above the 8 ball, right?
Yeah, just about where the bottom right first diamond up from the bottom. If you can just hit anywhere below.
Now, what do you
that.
think? What do you think about the swerve coming down between the 7-5 with a lot of right-hand English hitting that bottom rail coming back up?
Oh, absolutely.
Softly though, thinking maybe just
so
connect the 2 and
takes.
just push it into the rail.
Yeah, and you want to hit it soft anyway, so the English.
Yeah,
takes.
you don't want to blow it open.
Yeah, but you're right, Frank. That's a great option.
All right, so Mindy's going to tie up the 8-4.
What a great speed!
Yeah, it's perfect.
Wow, nice touch, Mindy.
Now she's got to be careful here though, because if Bree resafe or essentially goes for a attempted safe here, which you know she's going for, she's going to try to maybe 3-foul Mindy.
Right. Oh,
that snuck out.
That came out a lot. I was really surprised she clipped it on the way in.
So Bree came in. When Bree came in today, she got right to setting up the tournament stuff. She hasn't hit balls.
Yeah.
So she's probably playing on a cool speed right now.
You know what though? She's been hitting balls.
Yeah, she'll be all right by the end of the matchup. But if you're going to get on her, this is the time to do it. You got to hit her right away.
Ooh, that's too bad. Wow, that was from a long time ago.
Really?
That was from the introduction.
Oh yeah, that's one here. Looks like.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why we're not live on this one. Sorry about that, guys. We're hearing somebody talk and we don't know what the hell it is.
Like I hear 2 francs. What's going on here? 2 for the price of
the
one.
world can't handle 2 of me.
Go somewhere in settings. Should be in the setting up there.
Is it on the side?
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
There we go. Like I said, guys, this is not Mindy around the world 8 ball.
That 8 ball.
That's going to push it in.
Yep, sure did. No wave of apology on that. You see the pros give a little political wave of apology when they fluke something in. He's out for blood, though.
We rate the paychecks around here. We don't have to apologize.
Yeah, that's right. What a beautiful draw.
There you go, girl. Nice shot.
Nice angle to get over for the 6.
This is one of those where I can't lose and I can't win either. I got both of my players playing each other, but then both of my players are playing each other.
Yeah, that's right.
If this is the hot seat match or the finals, or I'm doing cartwheels, but
yeah.
Opening round, somebody's going to the B side. Oh, holds up.
Oh, goodness. Yeah.
So the reason why that held up, if you looked at Mindy's back arm, she was just a little jittery.
Yeah.
There was not a sense of fluidness, and so Bree's been working on her on pausing.
Yep.
Pause in the backswing, come back,
Yep.
nice pause, and then follow through. That could get behind the 9 a little bit.
Yeah. She still has enough to
She's
cut it
she's
in.
got the cut. She's got to be careful of the side pocket, though.
Oh, absolutely.
Look at that tangent line right to it.
Yep, exactly. I mean,
Manipulation of the cue ball, she can pull it out just a little
being
bit.
on the rail's the only thing, though. She's got to jack up.
Yeah, jacking up stuff.
To stay below the tangent. Yeah, see that?
It's going to get behind a 9 now.
No, it's going to creep beside it, I think. Yeah. At least she's got a piece of it. Could be worse. Think Mindy's going to fire this in the bottom left corner? Cut it right in?
Yeah. I don't see any other alternatives for Mindy's speed.
Yeah. She's lining it up. I don't know.
You and I might be playing like a low left and trying to pull back behind a 9 off the shot, but I think Mindy's going to go for it.
Yeah. It depends how full she can hit it, too,
Yeah.
because she might not be able to hold it. See, look at that shot. What a great shot.
Look at how highs. Get it, girl.
Wow. That is incredible.
So Mindy lives in Philadelphia with me,
Yep.
but she grew up here. This is her home pool hall.
I've known her for years.
Yeah, I know. It's what the viewers have let them know. Like, Mindy was very, very excited. Isaac Wooten, thanks for watching, buddy.
Isaac. Yep.
Owner of Digital Pool. But Mindy was very excited to come back here. Her mom's here watching her play today. Mom's never seen her play. So she's a little bit of a ball of emotions right now, but she's having a good time. Her best friends are here. Like a little homecoming for her. All right, we got 2-1 on the score here. It's not updating. I believe that's on our end. Just a little bit of an internet lag. I know that the scoreboard on the computer over there is working properly, so I definitely believe it's just an operator error on my end. Paul, Chris actually is not on this stream right now. This is Frank Maialetti from PA Pro-Am, and my esteemed colleague here, Stu Rainey. Chris is at the juniors event in Pelham at Jeff Burnham's place. So Chris graciously allowed me to use his equipment today. So thank you to Chris. And again, with Chris, if you guys are ever so inclined, you can go ahead and throw him a few bucks for what he does in the pool world here up in New England. We're looking at here 2-2 now, right? Or is it 3-2?
I think it's 3-2.
3-2? I'm actually have to pull the bracket up here.
Yeah, it was 2-2. I think it's 3-2 Briana now. Yeah, but I also don't remember what I ate for breakfast this morning, so. Steve Sutton Death just entered the building. That was a nice shot. She used the 2 as a little bit of an assist. Just to nudge it out. This is going to be a little tough getting on that 3. I think she's probably just going to stop it or draw it back a hair just to keep a full shot. Yep, that's exactly what she tried to do. I don't know how much Mindy's going to have on that 2 ball after this. She does potentially have a shot on the side. Tangent line's tracking just past the 8 on the left side.
See the overhead.
If she cuts it in the side, she won't hit the 8.
159 or 259? Let it ride, right?
Oh, she played it safe. That's a smart shot.
Ball in hand, though. Nothing hit a rail.
Oh, that's right. You're right. Yep.
It's a good attempted save by Mindy. Just a little firmer on that 2.
Yeah.
Now we get the 2 in the corner. Everybody that's watching, who's going to the Super Billiards Expo next week? Down there in Valley Forge, PA. Everybody calls it Philly up here, but the Philly people get annoyed. Yeah. We don't claim Valley Forge. All right, look for Bree to go into the corner pocket with this. Probably hit that bottom rail, side rail. Only going to need one rail for it. Play the 5 into the side or even into the corner.
I'd probably go side here personally and
Let it float up a little bit for the 6.
6 in the same side.
Bree does have a lot of confidence, though, in her stroke. She does shoot balls, most people would take the easier shot. Bree does take the harder shots.
Yeah. That's a great shot.
Yeah, absolutely. Gets herself straight for the 6.
That's the case where we talked about earlier with the forward rolling ball or stroking it.
She gets mad at me when I tell her that she shoots like a dude. She's like, what do you even mean by that? Like, most females don't have the style of draw that you do.
Yeah.
I think we clocked her one time at like 22 on the break, like her hardest break.
Yeah. Ooh, I don't know about that one. That was kind of...
Nah, she's okay with that. A little inside English, 2 rails. Play the 9 in the same pocket.
Yeah. Not saying it's impossible.
No, not at all. Not at all. Yeah, she wanted to be straight on that one.
Yeah. She's using a little inside English to hold the cue ball.
A little higher than she wanted.
Yeah. But she's not afraid. No fear.
Sometimes it backfires for the wife because the wife's like, well, Briana can make it. I'm going to fire. No, baby, let's play safe.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, overcut it.
And me too. I'm like, all right, Josh Filler can make it. Let me shoot it.
Yeah, that's right. Anything they can do, I can do.
Absolutely.
All right. Let's go, Mindy. Time to buckle down. Calm yourself. A nice forward stroke. Get this, no problem. I like how she stopped and reset herself.
Yeah, we've been putting a lot of too much ball. We've been putting a lot of effort into her pre-shot routine.
Yes.
And making sure that it's on the level. I'm going to get her some lessons probably next week with Margaret Steyer when she comes to town. And
Joe Tucker still doing lessons?
Joe Tucker. I'm not sure if I know Joe.
Yeah, he's given lessons to a lot of the pros, semi-pros and pros back in the day. But, I mean, I'm dating myself. This is going back 10, 15 years or so. He was one of the top instructors in New England for the longest time. Joe Tucker. I think Steve Sutton took some lessons.
Oh, did he?
I think, yeah.
So should I go somewhere else? Or
That's not what I'm implying.
I'm messing with. I think Steve's a good guy.
To be instructed's one thing. To know how to use it is another. Oh, hey, Steve.
Hey, what's up, buddy? Steve's a good sport about ball breaking. I like that.
You know what? He's a great, what's the word I'm looking for?
Ambassador,
yep. Thank you, of the sport. He's always got such a great attitude. Even when he doesn't shoot well, he's got a smile on his face for the most part. As much as you can have.
So this isn't updating on our end. So currently right now they have 3-2 for the score.
Yep. I think they're taking a player's break.
Okay, player break. Yeah, there's nothing wrong on the digital pool end. It's actually operator error on this end. Chris and I use a different software for our streams, so I'm kind of learning his on the go here.
Are we able to manually change the score, though?
No, so Chris is tied in with his digital pool account.
Oh, okay.
And the JP Newt's digital pool account's on the laptop over there. But I think all I need to do is just refresh it, just kind of.
What's this button do?
Yeah, right.
Famous last word.
Yeah, what's this do? Shiny. All right, while we're waiting for the ladies to go take their break, we go through a couple of the different sponsors that we have here, it looks like.
Steve Terrian of Terrian Cues, longtime friend and worker on my cues. Master Billiards. Never used their service, but I have heard a lot of positive things about them. Dragon Billiards for any pool instruction. I believe he does anything from beginner all the way up to semi-pro and even pro. So
I was actually next to them at the U.S. Open. I had my booth next to those guys, and they were real fun to talk to and back and forth with some scenarios. We were making fun of at that time Billy Thorpe had tweaked his ankle, so he was riding around on one of those little scooters.
okay, yeah, the knee scooter.
We tried to knock him over on it.
I had to use one of those back in the day for a surgery I had. They're fun to run around Walmart and Home Depot with. I think she wanted to come over a little further than that, but here's a good opportunity for a safety. I love thinning the left edge of the two, bringing the cue ball back down behind that wall of balls, the 6, 7, 8. Just my preference. Yeah, see, I'm not sure about that because, I mean, everything. I mean, she got fortunate.
Yeah, I think she's going to get away with it.
Yeah, but kind of lost control on that shot. Hit and hope almost.
Absolutely, yeah. I think the score was re-updated. I'm still M3-2. So Mindy and Briana have played each other so far. So it's like I think this is Mindy's 8th JP Newt. I think 6 out of 8 so far they've played each other within the first or second round.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's fate.
You had a roll question that we had to check on.
So miscue break goes to the other player, or they could make him break again, right? Theoretically.
They could, yeah. It's their choice, their option to take it or
Why
make
would
them
you
break.
give somebody the break?
Yeah,
But-
I'm not giving it a break up.
Yeah. But when it's not a 9 on the break a win, sometimes it could favor you that way because if you're playing a slightly lower level player that doesn't have a high percentage of running tables,
Yeah, or they cluster the break though.
yeah, it could be.
Yeah, I would be worried about clustering the break. I played a young lady here last night in 8-ball after we were done, and we played winter break, and she was okay with playing winter break. She realized at about the 4th or 5th rack that she should have negotiated alternate break because I was breaking the balls wide open, running a bunch of balls playing safe when I needed to, where her break would have slowed me down because she would have clustered. Halfway through, she was like, yeah, I should have
That's when you play
negotiated.
your 3 foul, though.
Yeah. Or we were playing 8-ball, so
Oh, 8-ball.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
I don't want clusters at 8-ball. I want it open.
Right.
Kiss off the 6. That's going to be tough for Bree. And an overhead shot.
Shooting over ball.
She's going to play safe on it. Now I'm just going to go for it instead. Way to make me look bad there, Bree. Thanks.
Looked like she just kind of got up and whacked it.
Angrily hit it.
Yeah, exactly. So, safety here, do you think?
I think she's going to go for it. She's going to try to put the cue between the 8-6.
Tried to roll it in. Yeah. She would have had the 6 as well.
Yeah.
So here's a great opportunity for Mindy to come in. She can either try and like a 40% masse around that 7 and try and catch the edge of the 5, or in one rail. Looks like she's doing the one rail, or even 2 for that matter. Yep.
Too
Oh,
full.
too full.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a fan of trying to play those a little long.
I like the longer catch that second rail.
Yep. But maybe she was trying that. I mean, we're talking a fraction of an inch.
Yeah. I always I prefer, like, I feel more comfortable with more rails. Which I know that sounds crazy, but I just feel that with knowing my personal knowledge of the diamond system for my stroke, I can play one more extra rail and feel better.
Right.
All right, Bree's going to play this the top right corner. Look for her to kind of just punch over. Play the 8, all 3 balls in the same pocket. Play the 8 in the corner. Punch over again for the 9. Billy, yes, that is my wife.
But no favoritism.
Yeah, I got the wife. I got the wife and the sponsor pro playing in this match, and I think I got them all in the Calcutta. So I'm taking the L here, no matter how I look at
Yeah,
it.
that's right.
Just throwing the money in the trash. All right, that's gonna be 4-2 Briana over Mindy currently. Let's give you some updates on some of the other scores going around the tournament here. We got Donna Switzer and Sandy Klang. Donna's up 3-2. Becca Ellis is up 3-2 over Jody Tebbets. Stacy Hamill is up 3-0 over Erica Testa. That's a 170-point Fargo difference.
Wow.
Erica Testa 575, Stacy Hamill 402. Looks like Melanie and Kirsten aren't reporting their scores yet. Stephanie Rickett is up 4-3 over Crystal Heath. That's a 60-point Fargo difference. Amanda Leverriere is up 3-2 over Sandy Cheng. Shuang Gao is up 3-2 over Desiree Dixon. Layla Angelbeck is up 5-0 over Briana Saget. Erin Regan is up 2-1 over Rebecca Tees.
Nice.
And Amanda Connolly is up 4-1 over Amanda Sosi. That's a 140-point difference. Some of these lower handicap Fargo ladies are here to play, man.
Got some dark horses in this tournament.
This is a even up tournament, so there is no handicap, so technically Fargo doesn't matter here.
Yep.
What are your thoughts? Everybody has thoughts on the Fargo system and the Salado and everything. What are your thoughts on it?
I love the Fargo system. I think it's probably every handicap system. I mean, I've been around a little while, and every handicap system has its faults. Nothing is 100%.
When you have to rely, in my opinion, when you have to rely on player input, it can be manipulated. Yeah. There is no true way to really justify someone's handicap, or not handicap, justify someone's speed.
But with that being said, like you asked me what I thought of it, I think the Fargo rating is probably the most efficient and legitimate handicapping system out there for pool right now.
So you've been down to one of mine, the 599 you came down to. I actually really like those tournaments. I know there's a lot of people that don't like them. What I like about a 599 is that it's supposed to put all even players on an even field. Mm-hmm. I know I can't walk into the U.S. Open and I'm going to come in the top 10. It just is what it is. Mm-hmm. But I know in the 599, I have a really good chance, just like everybody else does.
Right.
It's when you get the people that manipulate that shouldn't be in that 599. That's where the problem comes in at.
So I didn't play in the 599. I played in the Open.
Oh, that's right.
Because I entered it as a 6. I think I was a 630 something when I played in that. I've gone down since. The only thing about the Fargo is you only will elevate if you play in tournaments with people higher than you. Mm-hmm. The problem here in this area is there's not a huge amount of 600 plus players.
Yeah.
Or 700s for that matter. So, for me to raise my level, I have to travel to your tournaments with some of the higher level players and whatnot. Except for the handicapped ones. Yeah. That's okay, though. I'm happy being a low 6.
Hey, as long as there's action around, what's the matter, right?
Right.
Brianna's looking to get herself to a 5-2 lead.
I've noticed she puts herself on the rail an awful lot.
She's very comfortable shooting off the rail, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I mean, for her, it works. She makes it.
So remember, she started playing pool at 8 years old. So
she's used to the
from 8 to probably 13 or 14. She was probably 4'10", 5'1". Yeah, she was used to just barely being able to see over the table, and she just was just comfortable with it.
I'm 6'1". I've never been short.
All right, we got 5-2 Briana right now. It'll be rack number 8. It's gonna be Mindy's break.
Oh, if Mindy can get another 1 or 2 games in, I mean, that can just, like we said before, enough to fuel that.
Mindy's
fire.
had her chances. Unfortunately, she just a couple of key balls that she had missed, and it cost her a couple of racks.
And that one oversight on the ball in hand.
Absolutely.
She had on the 1. She could have broke the 2 out.
Guys, we were talking a few minutes ago about the 599. I got a 599 in 8 ball at Bluegrass Billiards in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. It's the week after the expo. So if you're coming down there and want to hang out, come by Bluegrass. It's a $100 entry. My tournaments get pretty big, and so do the payouts. Wink, wink. All right, rack number 8, Mindy dry breaks. One's a little tough for Bree. Think she could cut that in?
She'll either cut it in or she might even
play safe, put the cue ball down by the 8.
Yeah. Yeah,
Mark Bauer, it's 5-2, Briana. We have to, it's a good safe shot there.
Yeah. Hey,
some
Mike
reason
Briana.
we're having trouble getting our software to update the score, but the score currently is 5-2.
Mindy hit that beautifully.
She did.
Full in the face. I mean, left it open, but, what can you do? You're
It's
going
not
for a
giving
hit
her,
at that
not
point.
giving her ball in hand.
Right. That's a great shot. Just follow it straight up. Keep a little angle on the 4 to come back for the 5.
3 in the side, roll up, good shot.
So yeah, it's fascinating watching the players play because I never would have stroked it like that. I would have followed it softly, kept an angle, just go past the 9 and 6 and with that center line because I know the cue's traveling that way.
Yeah.
But she stroked it to go rail and out. It's like, I wouldn't have thought to do that. Not that her way is better than my way. It's just our own personal
On personal preferences,
preference.
exactly.
Yeah. I've learned a lot from watching yesterday and today for sure. I mean, I have a vast knowledge of the game, not to brag or.
No, absolutely. I mean, you can always, watching videos, stuff like that, watching other people, the way they stroke a ball, it can always add to the repertoire of.
Yep. Artillery.
Bree's going to just float over.
Go bottom left and kind of draw it back.
Bottom left, or do you like punching it out 2 rails? Left rail, top, side rail, come back
bottom
over.
left.
Bottom left.
It's hanging.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't even need to get to the up any. You don't really need to get up high. Just a nice fluent stroke. Just draw it bottom left. Bring the cue ball. Ooh, see, I never would.
That's what I was nervous about. Was hitting that 9 ball.
I would have slowed through it. And
Yeah, just slow rolled it out.
Yeah. Almost a spin draw.
Bree goes back up. What's up, buddy? Hey, real quick, how do I refresh this? I know this is your stream. It's not refreshing the score. What do I got to hit here? They are. Okay. Oh, it fell down. Okay. Yeah, I might have it just a bad link that I'm putting through, maybe. Let's try. Yeah, I'll be there. Yeah, stop over. Come over. How you flying in? Nice.
For those of you that don't
There we
know,
go. I got it fixed now. 6-2.
Steve Sutton Death in the booth here, chatting with us.
There was a whole bunch of extra stuff after here. No, nice. You working a booth? Nice.
So anybody that's down at the event, Philly, should definitely visit Steve. He'll be at the Q-Tech booth.
They gave a call this week. Oh, Mike will be there? Yeah, I know Mike will be there always. How about Brett? Is Brett coming out? Okay. All right, recurring got 6-2.
Yep.
Briana has a chance to run out here.
Oh, good, everything's refreshed. Nice. Ooh.
Yeah, see at the end here was table 1. I had by accident, had a little question mark there.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So now it was like table 1, and I wasn't sure.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I know Moritz was there. I was talking to him. And all right, she doesn't hit this 7. She's in good shape.
Yep. This will be an interesting one.
We're in Philly, yeah. Yeah, we're only about 20 minutes down the road. Yeah, I'm staying over Friday and Saturday. I'm not staying over Wednesday and Thursday.
Bottom left and
bottom left 2 rails.
Yep. What a beautiful.
No, I'll be there Tuesday. But
nice action on the cue ball.
no, I'm just
natural.
running the booth.
Just go right up to that side rail. I love this 3-railer. Come back to the middle of the table.
I actually, knowing Bree's stroke, I think she's going to draw it.
Think so?
Yeah, she's going to draw it over.
Nothing wrong with that.
Man,
And again, differences.
it's you and her probably would have landed in the same spot, just two different ways of shooting it.
Great shot.
All right, guys, I'm going to put Bree, close the match out here. All right, Briana's going to take this first matchup down 7-2. It's going to move her on to the next round. It's going to put Mindy onto the B side. We're going to get our next matchup here starting in a few minutes. Guys, I'm going to take a quick little break here. We'll walk around for a second, but the legend, Mr. Stu Rainey here, is going to work you through real quick. If you have any questions, bounce them off of Stu. We're going to get our next matchup here in a few minutes. Don't go anywhere. Please like, share, subscribe, and please make sure just to stop over at the Busters YouTube page, and just 10 seconds is all you need. Just subscribe. They need the numbers. Chris Freeman is one of the best guys when it comes to doing streaming and helping out pool in the entire country, so got to support Chris. And I will be right back.
You got it. While Frank's gone, we'll go over some sponsors as well.